What's going on, guys? It is Ink Bite Gaming here, bringing you back to another surprise treat Sunday. Today we'll be giving away some Swinubs today, uh, but before we get too far into the video, I do want to say we are still on our way to 300 subscribers. We're still trying to get there, so please help me by getting to my goal by subscribing. We are currently at 209 subscribers. We are getting closer and closer to that goal. I also want to take um, a small shout out to a... Hold on one second, just so I make sure that I get everything correct while saying it. I should have had everything prepared. I was helped with getting the mammal swine to be able to breed to get these swinums, which I ended up messing up on doing because I didn't give it give the mammal swine an Everstone, which did not pass down the nature onto the mammal swine, which is the kind of the reason why I went and did this. But here nor there. An admin named James from Rayquaza's No Fly Zone. Give me a moment. I am going to put the Facebook um, page on screen for you guys to see that where to go to be able to get to this group. It is a very good group. There's a ton of giveaways that have happen all the time on there. Um, the the um, the group is actually very friendly. I've never had a bad moment, and the Rayquaza's no fly zone. But I'm gonna quickly throw the page on screen so I can show off. So give me just 1 second to get that up there. Okay, so here it is on screen here. The Rayquaza's no-fly zone is what you will have to look up for this group. It is indeed a private group, so you would have to join the group and hope that you get approved. They are at 41.9K members. So again, the group is there's a lot of people there. So if you need help there, they're willing to help you. They're like, hold on, let's go into the group right now. If you join right now, what kind of is there any kind of giveaways being given here today? Oh, sorry. Actually, I don't see any giveaways. I thought this group actually had some going on most recently. Maybe I'm thinking of a different group, maybe? Maybe? But usually, like, you could probably ask for like help from people. It's a very good group, and if you go to like groups like this, you are openly available to like giveaways and all this other help that you need. Like I used some of these groups. I don't remember which groups I used, but to complete my Pokedex, I actually had help um, from groups like this. All right, we're gonna get back into the game. So give me just 1 second. Okay, and we are back. All right, let's get into these trades, and also we can show off the box here. The box of these Swinubs. Like I said, they're all mixed natures. Again, I messed up. I was supposed to give this one the Everstone, which I did not. Um, they all have 5 IVs, not 6, because like I don't know if you can breed a perfect 6 for offspring. But they're not that bad. They're all amazing stats because they have 5 IV'd. Um, they are all they got Snow Cloak, Oblivious. Those are the normal abilities. But let's just get right into it and stop just yapping. All right. So, and also I have pulled up the Bulbapedia page. Not link trade, surprise trade. All right, surprise trading away the first one. The first one going away. We have Swinub here, which, by the Japanese name is Urimo? Urimo? I think that's how it's said. Again, when I ever read these names, it's probably I'm butchering the name. Swinub is a dual ice ground type Pokemon introduced in Generation 2. It evolves into Paloswine starting at level 33, which evolves into Mamoswine. When leveled, when leveled up, while knowing the move Ancient Power. Sorry, I had a yawn. Alright, so Swinub is the pig Pokemon. Its Pokedex number, which is 220. Its abilities are Oblivious in Snow Cloak. Thick Fat is the hidden ability. The Jetta ratio is a 50-50. Catch rate is 225, which is a 39.9% catch rate. Its egg group, which is just field. Hatch time 20 cycles. It is 1 foot 4 inches, which is 0.4 meters. Weight, which is 14.3 pounds, which is 16.5 kilograms. We also have its base experience before this generation, which was 78. It has been dropped to 50 in this generation for base experience yield. Its leveling rate, which is slow. Its EV yields are in attack. Its Pokedex color is brown, and its base friendship is 70. Alright, we are now down to the biology of things. Biology for Swinub. Swinub is a small porcupine Pokemon. Living in the frigid temperature, Swinubs are covered with dense, brown, striped hair to keep them warm. The hair is so shaggy that it often covers its tuft-like small legs, making it appear to have a legless lump. Swinub's eyes appeared as if they are perpetually closed. Yeah, because we never see them open. Right? Got a Frogadier. The only time Swinub eyes have been seen open was in Pokemon Adventures during the battle between Price and Erica in bringing up Blossom, when Price ordered his Swinub to dodge Erica's Skiplum's attack. Swinub uses its pink pig-like nose to dig through mud and snow, looking for anything edible. In Hisui, ancient people relied on Swinub a lot because of this skill. Occasionally, it will come across hot springs while scourging the ground. Its favorite food is a type of mushroom that grows beneath dead grass. Though it eats berries, when Swinub finds an attractive smell, it will run desperately to find out the source of the aroma. It inhabits cold places such as icy caves, mountain regions, and frozen tundra. We're getting pig after pig after pig. A pig for a pig. Okay, so now we are down to the anime stuff. Which, hold on, should we wait a bit before continuing? We are scrolling on through. There is a lot here, but pardon me, I'm yawning again. I was up super early today. Yeah, I think I'll get a few trades in before reading more. Talking about porcupines, because they said they were the porcupine like Pokemon. All right, but how is everybody doing on this Saturday afternoon? Well, it's afternoon for me. While recording this, we are already almost 1 o'clock. This episode won't be up until after 1 o'clock my time, probably closer to 2 o'clock, depending on how long it will take to upload and process. Which sometimes my internet is just up and down sometimes. Like on if it wants to go fast or slow. There's some days the videos take like 20 minutes to upload and like 30 minutes to process, and then there's other days to where it's like, oh, it's a straight up hour for both uploading and processing. What is this, Lechonk Day? We're getting nothing but Lechonks. I'm guessing good that people are, if people are starting out and they're just catching Lechonk because, you know, it's the closest Pokemon they got. I guess so. I mean, I don't mind it. People getting Swinubs that, you know, can't normally be found in the main game. Okay, we're now down to the anime. The major appearances, Dawn's Swinub. In Hungry for a Good Life, Dawn caught a Swinub, which evolved into a Pallaswine in Sleepless in pre-battle, and then into a Mamoswine in a Breed Stampede. Oh, we got a nice Korean Mimikyu there. Okay, next up, there's also in other, 3 Swinub debuted in Spring Fever, nicknamed Sue Eerie in Oob. They were used by Peggy and her father to sniff out places to dig for hot springs. In Pinch Healing, Swinub was being babysat by a Pokesitter named Matt at the Pokemon Center. May was playing with it. In Hot Springs Elite, 3 Swinub helped Leona and her parents hot spring. Okay, since there's a bit of minor appearances. Oh, I wonder. The first minor appearance was a banned episode. I wonder how many episodes have been banned. Actually, you know what? We are here. We are now here. I can pull it up. I can look at it. We'll get this next trade going. Alright, get the next trade going. We'll have to take the ability patch off of that one. How many banned episodes are there? Banned episodes are episodes of anime which deemed unsuitable for airing or re-airing at a specific country. I would say a little bit of like the insensitive. No. Mamo, I'm sorry. Get back in here. Didn't mean all that. Alright, I'm gonna count because there's okay. There's one. There's the band episode that we all know is the Porygon episode. Okay, in the list of unaired Pokemon, unaired episodes, I can, you know what, if I can get, actually no, not all these have names to them. There's the, Jinx episode. Okay, so there's a Jinx episode, there's one, two, because there's no, no names for them, so we got, okay, so the list of episodes that banned in unaired, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, actually, wait a second. God, they could have had this a little bit better, because now I'm okay. So obviously there's the Porygon one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. I wish the Bulbapedia didn't give me a good answer. I don't know. It doesn't. Again, I was trying to look at it, but it's terrible to look at. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I think there's 11 of them. Entei at Your Own Risk was one. Gonna Rule the School was another one that it made an appearance on. I'm sorry that I didn't like segue back into it, but these were the minor appearances on these ones. In Hi-Ho Silverwind, Queen of the Serpentine, Harley rides again. We also have a Drifloon on the Wind, battling a generation gap, Zoroark Masters of Illusion, Forest Champion, Adventures Running Errands, The Watershed Moment, League on its Own, Power of Us, Battling Besties, Raid Battles in the Ruins, and it also made an appearance in HZ, so I'm assuming the new series HZ. It was episode 36. I think that's what it says here. I have yet to see the new series because I still have yet to finish watching the main one. I know, I need to finish it. Ash is already retired. I just need to watch it. Stop wasting your time and just watch it so then you can watch the new stuff. Because I believe the new stuff looks great and fantastic. Alright, so we have in the anime, episode 188, Ash's Pokedex said, Swinub, the pig Pokemon. The Swinub has extremely keen sense of smell, which usually uses to find food. Is that a shiny? It is a shiny. Is it gonna evolve on screen? Oh, you just scared away the Lapras! Oh, it's gonna evolve into a Politoed. I love Politoed's colors. It's like cotton candy and whatnot. Cause you know cotton candy. Sure. Why not? Get rid of low kick. What do we need low kick for? Yeah, we want a surprise trade. So I get yeah, it won't be holding anything. It just evolved. So we have 2 Pokemon so far that need to be traded away because everybody is main game Pokemon. Sorry, again, yawning. Man, why am I so tired right now? Okay, we also... This Lapras coming back over. Nice. In Diamond and Pearl episode 63, Don spoke and it said Swinub, the pig Pokemon. Swinub love mushrooms that grow under dead grass, searching for them by smell and often discovering hot springs in the process. Okay, we're down to the Pokedex entries in the main game. In Gold, it rubs its snout on the ground to find and dig up food. It sometimes discovers hot springs. In Silver, if it smells something enticing, it dashes headlong off to find the source of the aroma. In Crystal, it uses the tip of its nose to dig for food. Its nose is tough, and that even frozen ground possesses no problem. In Stadium 2, it rubs its snout on the ground and digs up food, and sometimes discovers hot springs, so just like Gold. Ruby and Sapphire. Swinub roots for food by rubbing its snout against the ground. Its favorite food is a mushroom that grows under the cover of dead grass. This Pokemon occasionally roots out hot springs. In Emerald, it says the roots... just the same thing as Ruby and Sapphire. It says the same exact thing. Fire Red, it says the smelling of enticing thing again. Leaf Green rubs the snout on the ground to dig up food. So, there is no... Okay, Platinum says something different. Its very sensitive nose can locate mushrooms, berries, and even hot springs buried underneath ice. Nothing new until... Nope. Nothing new. Nothing new. Legends Arceus, it says something different. Swinub excels at sniffing out mushrooms buried underneath grass or snow. Since ancient times, the people of Hisuian used them to rely upon their skills. Okay, in Scarlet, searching for food, digging into the ground of its snow, even in frozen... Oh, wait a second, this Pokemon wasn't even for the DLC. Was it? No, it was. Never mind. Never mind. It's a Pokedex entry. Obviously, it's gonna get for Scarlet and Violet. It doesn't say the DLC. It says the DLC when trying to find where to catch it. God, Mike, you are sometimes very stupid. You completely looked this up last week. In Violet, it says it rubs its snout against food, digging through soil. As it searches for food, sometimes it digs up hot springs. I was like, this is the whole reason why I looked this up, to make sure it was a DLC Pokemon. Okay, in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, the place to catch it was on Ice Path. In Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, it was only for a trade. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, it was Icefall Cave. Coliseum, you had a trade. XD, which is Panemic City, I believe. It was a Shadow Pokemon. Diamond and Pearl, routes 217 in a Swarm. We also have in Platinum on routes 217. And Acurity's Lakefront. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which was Ice Path. Pal Park, Mountain. Poke Walker, Icy Mountain Road. In Black and White, in Black 2, White 2, breeding a Pallaswine or a Mamoswine to get a Swinub. Dream World, which was an Icy Cave. X and Y was breeding a Pallaswine or a Mamoswine to be able to get it. Omega, Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire, it was a trade Pokemon. Sun and Moon was Tapu Village Island. It was an island scan, which was the same exact thing for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Obviously, wasn't in Let's Go games. Sword. Hold on, let me read both. They could have just put these ones together because I think they're the same locations. Yes, they are. Sword and Shield, it was in Rolling Fields, Giant Sea, Giant's Mirror, Hammerlock Hills, Dusty Bowls, and Stony Wilderness, and also Max Raid Battles. An expansion pass was Slippery Slope, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Oh, we got ourselves another shiny to be given away. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, routes 217 as I Swarm, but also in the Grand Underground was Icy Cave, Swampy Cave, Whiteout Cave, Glacial Cavern, and Bog Skunk Cavern. In Legends Arceus, the Crimson Mirror Land, as mass outbreaks, Albusser, Icelands, Avalanche Slopes, Bone Chill Wastes, a nearby what are the big Pokemon? The Alpha Pokemon. I think there was an Alpha one because there's the logo there for the Alpha Pokemon. Near Arena's Approach, Avalugg Legacy, and Mass Outbreaks. It wasn't in the main game, like I said. Hidden Treasure of Area 0. Reelver's Road, Kanakami Hall, Moss Fell Confluence, Oni's Mountain, Oni's Maw, and Chilling Water Head in Terror Battles of 2 stars. We're getting decent Pokemon. Decent Pokemon today. Except the beginning with Lechonk after Lechonk. Okay, we are now down to... You know what? I'm going to read this because there is a decent amount of stuff in this. So if you were to catch these, there's a percentage of them to have held items. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, there was a 50% chance that you would get an Asper Berry while catching them. An XD Never Melt Ice of 100%, but that was a Shadow Pokemon to catch, right? In Legends Arceus, the normal ones, you can get Crunchy Salt, which is 35% that it can have it. Ball of Mud was a 15%. And in Alpha Pokemon, it could be a small XP candy of 100%. Or a Seed of Mastery, it was a 10%. Oh, we got a Shelgalon. Nice. Okay, so its stats are on the lower side, but again, it has 2 other stages to evolve into, so it's relatively okay. Actually, its stats are actually almost even, actually. HP is 50, attack is 50, defense is 40, special attack is 30, special defense of 30, and speed of 50. So, your best three stats, I would say, attack, defense, and speed, I would think are the better ones to utilize when you're raising a Swinub. Okay, so it is normally damaged by normal, flying, ground, rock, bug, ghost, psychic, ice, dragon, and dark, and fairy. It is weak to fighting, steel, fire, water, and grass. It is immune to electric, and it's resisted to poison. Alright, we have the leveling up learn set, which is Tackle and Mudslap at level 1. Level 5, Powder Snow. Flail at 10, Icy Shard at 15. We have Mist at level 20. We got 25 Endure, 30 Icy Wind, 35 Amnesia, 40 Takedown, 45 Earthquake, and Blizzard at 50. So if you want those moves earlier on, you gotta wait until level 50 to get to the good ones. Alright, so by TM, which I can get, which is Takedown, Charm, Mudslap, Scary Face, Protect, Ice Fang, Trailblaze. We also got Facade, Bulldoze, Icy Wind, Mudshot, Rock Tomb, Avalanche, and Endure. And we got Rain Dance, Sandstorm. We also have Snowscape, Dig, Body Slam, Sleep Talk, Stomping Tantrum, Rest, Rock Slide, Substitute, Stealth Rock, Amnesia, Earth Power, Reversal, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Earthquake, Stone Age, Terror Blast. We also have Roar Haze, Sand Tomb, Smackdown, High Horsepower, Icicle Spear, Double Edge, Endeavor, and Curse. We are just getting a ton of shiny Pokemon today, all from those websites. Here, before we go any further, I'm gonna take off. Which one is it? Which one is it? Not that one. Okay, so put away in bag. Put away in bag. Put away in bag. We got the next trade, and then I'll organize them because I believe so far the shiny ones are the only one that we have to give back away today. I haven't seen anything that I would need to have to give back. But by breeding, we have Ancient Power, Bite, Curse, Double Edge, Fissure, Freeze Dry, and Icicle Crash. I would say the the moves that you probably would want would be Ancient Power, Curse, Icicle Crash, and you would just have to wait for a nice ground move. Because then you would be set. Alright, so we are down to the trivia, but we're just gonna get the next trade going up. I was gonna say, if that was a shiny Hisuian and it's a 5 IV, I should probably give this one away as way back away. Give it back away, even though it's not a shiny. I'm gonna give it back away. So when I get back into the box, which I'm gonna do right now, so I don't, and I know it just got traded real quick. They're actually fast on them today. Alright, so you are one to trade away. You are one to trade away. You. There was nobody else, right? I am going to give this back away. Because since it's a almost a perfect one. nor I'm not gonna go into looking at everybody, but that one is actually really good to give back away. All right, get the next trade going in. Okay, so for the trivia, Swinub is tied with Snom for the lowest base special defense for an Ice-type Pokemon. Swinub is one of the few Pokemon with the same sprite in both Gold and Silver. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a bunch of, like, sprite differences between a lot of, like, between, each game, like Red and Blue, there was different. I believe there was different sprites for a few Pokemon. I think. Same with Gold and Silver. I think there was a few differences. They don't do that these days. They have like the gender differences with some Pokemon. I really wish there was like a small detail on Pokemon with gender differences. Like some to be obvious, but some to be like very small. I would say small details would be cool. I think would be cool. Swinub is the only Pokemon that can resist to damage from all types of weather effects. Yeah, it is, because Sandstorm and Hail, it can't be damaged by. Including Shadow Sky without the aid of an ability, which is true. It doesn't really, like, Hail and Snowcloak is actually really good. Was that a shiny one? No, it was just a normal Sunflora. The only good thing about Sunflora is to get a shiny one. Again, I wish they did for Scarlet and Violet. They had the whole Sunflora thing for one of the gyms. They so could have had it have a divergent form or a regional form, and give it literally give it the fire typing, grass fire. But I think they didn't go that route because what's that one with the two heads? Can't remember its name. It was like the pepper Pokemon, right? I don't remember its name. Capsicid is I believe its first form though. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver's coding, it is revealed that Swinub has Mudshot listed as one of the new Heart Gold and Soul Silver egg moves, but it could already learn this move by breeding since Generation 3. So they tried passing off as a new, air quotes there, new, but it could already have gotten it by breeding from previous generations. Funny. No other Pokemon has the same type combination as Swinub in its evolutions. What? That's very true. There isn't. There is no other ice ground type, I believe. No. Swinub's type combination also the only combination weak to the types of all three starter Pokemon. That is interesting as well. Is because every single weakness that it has grass, water, and fire as its weakness. Which you would think ground would be able to resist fire, which you would think. You wouldn't think like the ice typing would not prevent it, would make it super effective, not super effective. Be able to resist, yeah, super effective. What am I talking about? You'd think it would help it to resist. Okay, so we have the origins of Swinub. Swinub's size and appearance seems to be a mix of a wild boar's piglet. and a long-haired guinea pig. It may also be based on a wordplay of the groundhog. Both are similar in characteristics and behavior. While the groundhog describes Swinub's type and species quite well, Swinub also resembles a marsupial mole. Swinub's ability to find hot springs may reference to the history of use of animals and their keen sense of smell for this purpose. Specifically, it may be reference of the legend of King Baldu of Bath in England, whose herd of pigs found hot springs that cursed by leprosy. The name origins is the combination of swine and nub, referring to a lump-like nose, or cub, a young animal. Okay, the trade went through. Okay, in the Japanese is the combinations of Yuribu, wild boar or piglet, and Boo, which is oinking. I don't know. But we are almost at the end here. What do we have? Like 2 more left? 3 more left? 2 more left. Alright, so far we have only 5 Pokemon to have to give back away at the end of this. But as we're getting to the end here, I am going to say it again. We are still on our way to 300 subscribers, so please subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Also, we do have to get next week's Pokemon up. The type and what we're gonna spin for. We're gonna do what we did last week to pick on who we're gonna do for next week. I'm also gonna see if it is specific. When I spin, I'm gonna take a break. No, when we spin, we got the type. When we randomize the Pokemon, I am going to have to double check if I don't know they're specifically from the DLC. Because, again, I want to give away DLC Pokemon, not Pokemon that you could just get in the normal game. Oh. Alright, here is our last one of today. Going to Frederick. Frederick, I hope you're going to like this Swinub. And he gives us a Drillbur, which is actually a Pokemon from the DLC. Which I don't think I've caught yet. Yep, I didn't catch it. I don't think I have Excadrill either. Yep, there we go. I don't even have either one of them. Alright. So let's check out our box. Let's get that Drillbur up here, though, so we don't lose them. Okay, so, shiny Pokemon. We got a Piplup, Palpitoad, a Quaxly, and a Shinx. Normal Pokemon, which is Zorup. We got a Drillbur, a Hariyama, a Lechonk, a Spiritomb, a Tandemaus. We got a Sprigatito, a Mimikyu, a Chansey, a Skidoo, a Chewtle. We also have a Frogadier, a Donphan, a Shelgon, a Sunflora, a Tyro, a Pincurchin. We also have another Lechonk, a Dratini, a Sandygast. We also have a Tatsuguri. We also have a Venonat, Girafarig, Igglybuff, Sneasel, and the other Lechonk. Alright, so these are one of the top row is the ones that we're going to be giving back out. But, before we get too far into it, well, not too far into it, too far of me just muting myself and just trading them off, we do have to spin the wheel. So I'm going to be right back with the wheel. Okay, so here we are at the wheel. We're going to spin it. Alright, I think steel typing actually might be difficult, maybe, because I think we've done steel type, and I think there's only been certain Pokemon. So let's see. So give me 1 second. I need to be able to stretch out correctly the web page for the next one because I was able to crop for this. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna go for Kanekami first. Steel type. Let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, we got Probopass. I don't know because I'm not doing Empoleon. I'm not doing it, and I'm not doing Piplup either. Actually, wait a second. Wait a second. Give me 1 second. Be right back because I don't know. Did we do Nose Pass? I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. Actually, you know what? We will do Probopass. We're not going to do Nose Pass because I remember I originally said about Nose Pass and I had to figure out how it evolved. It evolves by Thunderstone in this game, so we will do that. Well, it'll be a part of one of the choices. Now we're gonna see the Blueberry Academy, and let's see what we can get from there. All right, there you go. We have Beldum and we have Probopass. I'm already thinking that I'm already going to be able to see who we're going to get for this one. But I will leave it up to you guys. So let's get right back to being able to see the remaining trades. All right, be right back. Okay, so here we are at the end of the video, end of me talking, basically. So if you guys enjoyed this video and actually learned a bit about Swinub, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Heavy on the subscribing part, because again, we're still trying to get to 300 subscribers. But I'm gonna get on out of here. Hopefully we get some cool things to be traded back for these shiny Pokemon that we'll be giving away. But see you in the next video. Bye-bye.